God. Alrighty, chat. Here we go. It's YIPPEEE versus Dracula Flow in the knife round. The final week of ESEA Season 53 Advanced. 2 more games for both these teams. YIPPEEE, sadly, have not had a singular win this season, aside from a forfeit win. So we're seeing in these final 2 games whether they can claim at least one on the season. We've got myself casting. We've got Rue observing. We've got a pretty clean, nearly a clean knife round for Dracula Flow, but they do lose a few, and will be their turn to choose a side. Oh my God, put on a helmet. Stop shooting your teammate in the head. It's not funny. Nobody's laughing. Alrighty, chat. We are here more as a silly thing than anything else, so I'm going to keep my camera on because I'm okay with it. But we are here to see if YIPPEEE can win one singular game. If you're here on Twitch and you have not already, do hit the follow button. And if you are on YouTube and you are watching this VOD, go ahead and toss me a subscription. It does help. And a like button, and, you know, all of those other things. Comment. Oh my goodness, it's a fast B hit, and it's obliterated. Dracula Flow, they have pierced the vein of YIPPEEE, and they are drinking. Well, that's not a good start. That's, that does seem to be flowing. Unfortunately, it's not flowing the way of YIPPEEE. This is a river of suffering and of sadness. I'm sure that the flow is not a river, but that's what I'm going with. So, full force buy investment by YIPPEEE, though. Down to 50 for Albob and 100 for Kappa. And they're going to do it again. If it didn't work the first time, try it again. But it starts off well. Quick trades back to Paperboy, delivering the bullets and delivering 3 frags. One more kill for Albob. Will at least start to open up the site, but it's looking bright as Dracula Flow start to filter into the site, and Dracula Flow will take a quick second. Okay. Guys. We are 20 minutes into the stream, and 10 of that was me just yapping and waiting for the game to start. The rounds can't be going this fast. I swear to you, this is not a speed run. We need a game here. All right, we're gonna get some deagles. The first non-B site round for YIPPEEE, and it goes exactly the same as their B site attempts. They get utterly annihilated. This deagle for this Glock for Lect. The only thing left. They walk right by him. Okay. Does not matter. The spray is far exceeding. Okay, all right. Are we getting a 13-0? I'm just gonna say it now. Are we getting the 13-0? This is just upsetting to me. Like, can we get something? 3-0. Has already lost 2. No. I see what you did there. Very nice. Well, full investment here for YIPPEEE. Ooh, the op misses, though. That's at least something they've got going for them. I kind of like that AK with the shinies. Yeah, this one. Murphy. Yeah, good. Show the AK. There's lots of shinies. Ooh, Albob has a shiny AK, too. Maybe YIPPEEE can have the best dressed challenge as Karani melts T-Melks. Well, this is at least YIPPEEE have survived for longer. Hey, good trade, Albob. All right. they've survived slightly longer than some of their previous rounds. Admittedly, with a player disadvantage, not going to be the best thing for them. Oh, and that's the bomb carrier, All Bob, taking down Tiger Woods, or Tiger Hoods. Just things their claws in. And this 2 versus 4, Yippee just going to throw the kitchen sink, but Bright not even looking out, just sitting goose. There's no bomb here for Yippee, and oh my goodness. What do you even say to this? It's the end of the season. I get it. It's been a long, not so great season. All right. We're gonna take a quick look at that spray down there again, just because like I like that we get the X-ray, and it's like Murphy, I could see the vision that like you turned away to see if there was someone coming from behind you on Cat or under on CT. That's a good one. The MAC-10 melts through Richard. Yippee though, they'll start to advance up toward ramp, get that smoke down for the cross, but the spray down for Bright. Oh, it works if there's a smoke or not. Double kill onto T-Melks as well. This Molotov gonna prove troublesome. All Bob with the M4 feels kind of dangerous here. Although the flash out gonna work out well. Bright, quick trade with Kappa. 2 versus 3. And they've got Lect in a position where there could be a crossfire. There could be a good shot out, but now discovered, and Tiger Hoods says that's great as Kappa trades one right back, but the op will collect. Yeah, so there are 2 players with 0 kills on the Yippee side. We're 5 rounds in. There's still time. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. As long as it's not a 13-0. Can we just, like, they've had some absolutely gut-wrenching overtimes on the Yippee team that they couldn't close out. Ooh, AWP, there we go, Bob. All right, opening frag. Good job. We are excited. I'm not, like, paid or anything, but, like, there's something about an underdog. You know, we're in North America. All of our teams are underdogs when you look at the world stage, and just nice when the underdog can win one. The Mighty Ducks, let's fly, you know, right? I don't know. Well, Bright now getting caught up on the box, does get 1 kill right back, but Yippee managed to push their way on into the B-bomb site, and Richard not going to have any inroads here. So I think Yippee will finally put one on the board. T-Melks on 21 HP in a dangerous spot close to the bomb. So not offering up their body. And there's not a lot of money left on Dracula Flow after this. Paperboy is pretty loaded. Bright has enough for the rebuy. So there are going to be rebuys in from Dracula Flow. So I like the attempt here. Richard going to be looking for some exits. But everyone escapes unabated. Oh, Richard, no, they're not looking. Ah, sprays down Murphy.
Terrorists win.
Oh, and gets T-Melks. Easy. Oh, no. Oh, it's just... Oh, well, they put themselves on the board. You know, they got their one. This is the comeback. I mean, if they can win one more round, they'll crush Dracula Flow's money, and then they will really have the chance to come back. But this is the round to win. 2 players cross in through mid. And that's interesting. You push up close to the door, you don't have as much risk of being taken down by the AWP if it's not boosted up. So, a little bit of tech for any up-and-coming players out there. Cross close to the door. Now we're going to get some mid control out of YIPPEEE and some defaulting. So instead of a rush and throwing away rounds, we're going to be playing this like a real game on the T side. I love to see it. Some actual discipline thrown into the mix. Dracula throw with 3 down long. The way that YIPPEEE are going, they still have a good amount of flexibility into the round. Tiger Hoods is going to be dangerous if they try to push up for the mid to B, but it feels like that's their best call at this point. Richard is pushed very far up long. So it's basically there's 2 on A with a rotator, but they're going to go up through mid anyway. Tiger Hood sprays down the first, but it's a quick trade out of Lect. And that is going to allow for the push from the mid to B. Oh, but they're getting some picks on the extremities as well. T-Melks with a kill onto Paperboy, and Richard falls on the push. YIPPEEE, they claim the man advantage. They claim the site. They put down the bomb, and they're getting kills. All Bob. Tag is through the box and finishes the job. And Karani now with this AWP. It's to hold on for dear life. Knows there's players on all sides. Kappa making a lot of noise. It's an easy picking. But still, I think YIPPEEE will be very pleased with themselves. Oh, less so. All right, don't keep throwing your weapons at him. Don't. No, not another one. Oh, spots the foot. You see the foot. Yes. Good job, YIPPEEE. All right, you took the op away. That makes the next couple of rounds easier. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited. Oh, it's going to be that much more crushing when they throw and fail. Sorry. Sorry. Positivity. You're here for the effects. And my fiance is putting a lot of work into those. I'm really proud of him. He's been doing so much work. Oh, here's me talking about the effects and upper tons push. Tiger Hoods will claim the first kill. Richard looking to clap some heads. Oh, and Will slaps down Murphy, but gets crushed in return. YIPPEEE picking up some kills as they make their way on up toward the A bomb site. Bright going for the jump peaks, but in from above, and Lect good for the smash. So I would say in this one, Dracula Flow are probably the favored team. YIPPEEE actually are 0 and yes on this season, whereas Dracula Flow actually have a singular non-forfeit win. So we're kind of like hanging out in the you know, obviously these teams are gonna care because they want to win, but yeah. YIPPEEE take a third round. All right, so they started to bring this one back just a little bit. 4 rounds left in the half. Starting to look like maybe there's a tiny bit of hope here for YIPPEEE. My gosh, just watching that spray into the upper tons smoke just brought me back to the beginning of this game, and I'm like, oh gosh, they're all dead again, aren't they? But no, they're not on the other side of the smoke and upper tons. No one takes any damage. Unfortunately, Bright will be the first to collapse here. Murphy, the level 6. I can't make fun of someone's level. I'm level 2, so good damage back onto Paperboy, though. Still, though, player advantage on the Dracula Flow side. They've once again set up with heavy towards A with less of the force over by B, which is pretty standard fare here. 5 versus 4 at this stage of the round. Oh man, this is a position I love to play when I don't think people are going to actually hit me. This is advanced where people are going to hit you, and that's a pretty dangerous spot to be, but I also like getting Richard pushed up close here. The early warning system of the op, combined with the fact that the clock is starting to get really low here, could allow this CT to do a ton of damage. The flash goes in, and Richard will eat a bullet. Ooh, but the Lect unable to answer back here. Bright with the AWP, and it's going to be a mid to B. 3 versus 2 on site. Not a whole lot of time left. 8 seconds left. Paperboy sitting under window. Going to tag the first and the second. And all Bob just going to be left with a save. Them having a level 6 on the active roster is adorable. I know. It really is. I'm not quite sure what's going on with them. Because they've swapped out. They haven't played the same 5 throughout the entire season. So, I don't know, question marks. Well, that's not going to feel too good, though. Down to the MP9, or MAC-10 on YIPPEEE. Although Murphy still might just make it work, getting out early into long. YIPPEEE not going for the slower default this time around, just shoving their way into long. Ooh. The battle will be taken, but I feel like the op should be winning that one. Misses the shot, though. That does allow a little bit more space for YIPPEEE to start to move up here. And all Bob will get on the scoreboard. Lect joining in as well, so a double entry to start things off for YIPPEEE. And they're actually making their way in on both of the sides of the map. They've got T-Melks on the B site, forcing Paperboy to respect them, and just battling around doubles here. Just both players back and forth, but it's T-Melks with the headshot first. And now one Bright and Tiger. Kind of forced to save here. 5 versus 2. Not a whole lot you can really do. There's a lot of positions where YIPPEEE can charge in from. And they are very, very interested in the hunt. Murphy will not be taking part. Tiger Hood's with a spray, but this AWP not going for the AWP, just pulling out the USP, so gonna be taken down. Yeah. I mean, they're making it close. The problem is that it's oh, okay. That was nearly a collat. Paperboy counting their lucky stars that they weren't a part of that shot. Just only legged. Oh. Richard, though, not so lucky. Erased. Now Paperboy going for something a little bit oh, hello. Hi, walking in through smoke. That's an easy spray down for the AK. For any day ending in Y. And this 5-7 going to be given up as well. But Paperboy, ooh, lit down to 20, but still going. Picks up the AK, and that's going to be a nice little trophy to save into the next round. Hopefully. There's a solid minute left on this one, as well as the bomb plant. And that bomb plant can be delayed if needed. But at this point, though, the money on YIPPEEE is not looking too great. I don't think they want to go hunting. Maybe they do, though. Paperboy might be ready and waiting. That's the backside caught, and Kappa will increment the kill count by 1. They can't not. They really can't. I think it's a symptom of it's the end of the season. Who cares? is kind of the vibe I'm getting from both of these teams. Like, all right, we didn't make it into playoffs, and we're probably not making it out of relegations, whatever. Well, quick trade of frags early on. Coin flip out long. Does favor Dracula flow, but Kip quickly ripped back. 3 versus 3. And there's 2 players on that A-bomb site for Dracula flow. We've got the glass up on Karani to cause some damage, but Murphy popping in through mid, unexpected. Ooh, Paperboy gonna be caught as well, so it's just the glass op left standing in a 1 versus 2 playing from Cat. Gonna be mollied off, though. Not quite able to take the heat. Has to fall back down. Cat. This nade gonna do a little chunk of damage as well, and Yippee looking to even things back out. It's gonna be all Bob to finish things off, and Yippee do close things out even. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you, babe. Now we got a pause out of Dracula flow. All right. Well, what do you discuss at that point anyway? Man, we were crushing it at the beginning of that half, and then we didn't. Fair enough, I guess. Dracula flow with the early molly and smoke and mid control. Pistol round. They're not going to make the same mistake that Yippee did of trying to just rush B. Do not stop, my friends. But they're also not going to be keeping the head on Paperboy. Paperboy been delivered for 1. Tigerhood's answers back, but that's going to be the only kill that Dracula Flow gets so far. Bright with another towards Murphy, but 1 versus 3, the odds not favoring this final player. And where even is Bomb on the map? It's over towards mid. Not going to be a whole lot of opportunity to be claiming that. I like the... Oh, okay. Hold on. I like the jerkiness, though. Like, all right, we aim door, fire a shot. Window, fire a shot. Did I hit? No. Would it look cool if I did? Yeah. E-Melk's just waiting outside with Doolies, and there's the head. All right, so Yippee take the pistol. No bomb plant means that they can take a pretty clean buy into the next one. Don't have to worry too much about anything. They might have to deal with some SMGs, might have to deal with some MAC-10s. No dualies. The player with the dualies didn't get the kill. But that's okay, because Yippee, you know, they brought it back to even, and winning the pistol might spiral into more, especially with this pistols on the Dracula Flow side. They are not going to be going for the force. Just going to be a push on out long. All Bob able to take down 2, but that is going to be it. The clip runs dry and 1 bright. More than happy to pick up the kill on the backside of that. So now Dracula Flow, now Yippee, they're looking to push Dracula Flow right into their faces. They get 2, but Karani and 1 bright will trade them right back. And this P250 thirsty for more. Definitely not yet done. The rifle picked up. Karani continuing to be a thorn in the paw of Yippee. So now, Murphy, the level 6 player, has to win versus Karani, who... Hold on a second. $28.55 elo. This is a mismatch if I've ever seen one. But it is armor versus no armor. So there's always that minute possibility, even though Murphy on the opposite site has to charge all the way over. Full 10-second defuse. Ooh, does know the corner boost on the box, so that's kind of cool. This molly will be thrown into the right spot, although, oh, it's a CT molly, so it doesn't quite force Karani out into the open, but the spray will be good and just in time, and Murphy is... Yeah, that works. Let's take another look at the long fight, just because this had some ways that it could have worked a lot better. Bob going to peek back in with a pistol. You had time to get out. I really look. I'm not a pro player, so I probably would have taken that fight too. All right, well, this full buy is going to be Dracula Flow's chance to really make a dent in Yippee's rounds. Losing all those guns in the previous rounds mean this round is going to be broke if they cannot win it in the end. And one singular kit is all that Yippee will be purchasing. Even worse still, 2 FAMASes. It's not going to feel good. The Dracula Flow going to look to put their AKs to the test, pushing their way up Cat, and looking to fight. But that... Oh, that nade hurt. Lect just obliterated. Still alive, but limping. Ooh, Albob spots one over by Cat. More join to reinforce, but the headshot will come in, and Albob might be able to stop this push all alone. Might need to, as Paperboy takes down the teammate. Murphy able to melt through one. Ooh, Lect gets slapped right back down by Bright. It is just too much. Molly going in, but that's out of position. Paperboy going to be able to stand tall here. Murphy spotted as well. Felled. And it's the 1 versus 2 for Murphy, who will get disrespected. And Dracula Flow take the round and take back momentum of this game. No money on the side of Yippee. No rounds built up either. So this one's just going to be the full-on... We got a full save. Well, oh, well. Well, oh, well, oh, well. Full force, full use of the money here by Yippee. Ooh. Well, that's a nice one, D. Okay, Kappa, wait a minute. Yippee looking to turn me into a liar. These pistols coming out strong. And the scout as well. Can't ignore that. Now they've been armed with rifles, and now things get dangerous for Dracula Flow. Bright going to be mollied and pushed away, but the scout will be sent scurrying as well. And they've got Tiger Hoods at their back. With that kill onto Albob, now the hunters have become the hunted, but Kappa not willing to go down so soon for the 3rd kill of the round. And 54 seconds left. It's going to be a full around the world here for Bright. 6 HP to 1 versus 2 to claim the bomb. They're both in about the same spot. This is, oh, I'm worried. Oh no, one Bright. Will you get both? The flash in the blind Lect. Doesn't peek off the back of it, but still has a full kit of nades to work with. Nearly full. Smoke, a fire, and an HE. Gonna go in dry without them, and It is going to be the round. We're going to get some return disrespect here. Let's take another look at those Deegs, though. Like, come on now. There's the scout and the feed, and then boom. Wait, what about one more? Now, this is going to be the last save. Gotta love that CT economy. Who doesn't love all of the saving that you've got to do to get back? Maybe we can get some more miracle Deegs. Maybe not. That was the only Deagle on the side of YIPPEEE. So, it's just a farming exercise here. Dracula Flow just throwing everything. They put the bomb. Stay on site. Don't leave the site to hunt down all Bob. I do like this angle though. This is kind of neat. Playing from behind barrels, get that demon gap. I'm gonna put a couple of bullets into the heads of Paperboy and Karami. But Tiger Hoods will stop that rampage, and 9-8, still a respectable scoreline for YIPPEEE. Look at when somebody tells you you've got the USP, don't even try. You show them that clip. All right. Once again, the pressure's on for YIPPEEE to have such a... Okay. I'm talking here. Have such a nearly terrible, but then miraculous in the end first half. Ooh, double cat. Does not work out for Murphy. Gonna be the first one slapped down, and Richard gonna smack T-Melks as well. Burns through a third. As just siphoning dry everything that YIPPEEE throw. Now looking for the ace, because why not? 3 kills already, 2 players in mid. Lek gonna be the first one up to bet, and stands up to the challenge. Now 2 versus 3. That's gonna be the bomb going down on A, and YIPPEEE kinda... I don't... They don't have a kit. They have a singular flash. Lek is on 19 HP. This feels like a time to save and not to be risking a spray through the smoke. They're not punished for it, so hey. These weapons going to be instrumental as we head into what could be the final few rounds of the half. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Losing that op. At the very least, it's not picked up by Dracula Flow. Oh, and we get the tech pause. And we get the tech pause. Love it. Well. I guess what we can do is, while we're waiting for the next round of this game to be played out, let's go see what else is going on in the land of NA Advanced. NA Advanced, ongoing. Never mind. I don't get a chance to do that because the pause has ended. So... we get right back in. 4 rounds in a row for Dracula Flow. Definitely starting to build up a bit of speed, a bit of a head tailwind. And it is 3 Deagles for the side of YIPPEEE. Oh, and a big push-up for Albob. This could be dangerous. This could cause some real damage here. Uh-oh. Oh, disconnect for Paperboy. No hits, though. Albob! The spraydowns are not going anywhere. It does manage to escape, though. So that's still a player advantage on the side of YIPPEEE, but that is gonna hurt. Well, the Deagle's still speaking quite loudly. Answered back quickly by Karani. players on cat called out for Dracula Flow, so YIPPEEE starting to get into position here for this. As Dracula Flow continuing to try and work their mid control. Ignore the player by T-Car on Dracula Flow. Number 10 is disconnected, so this is just purely mid control on the side of Dracula Flow as one Bright just sprays down Lect. That's one of those crucial rifles removed from the game. Dracula Flow start to leak their way up through cat. 3 versus 3. One of these Deegs. Oh, T-Melks. Looking for some more here. Not going to be given over to Murphy, but this Deagle for T-Melks still has something to say, and Bob to clean up. YIPPEEE. They bring it back. Rifles picked up. And we do have all 10 players reconnected. Now this one, you couldn't ask for a closer game. At the end of the season here, admittedly, you know, we're trying to face teams. We're trying to put teams with even rankings up against each other, but we'll see. It doesn't always work out that way. T-Melk's going to be just melted down. Too many bullets. Too little time. Dracula Flow. Big push out long, and only 2 players here for YIPPEEE here to meet them, but a quick exchange leaves us 1 layer fewer on each side. Kappa trying to get over onto Cat to delay for the rest of YIPPEEE to rotate on in, which the reinforcements are definitely arriving. Is this bomb about to go down for Dracula Flow? They're still delaying just a bit. Gotta get those picks to make things safe. Gotta get the smokes into position, but they do eventually get the bomb down, and now 3 versus 4. You can see the map starting to zoom in as the entirety of the game starts to take place in a smaller and smaller quadrant of the map. Everything's starting to get close. Zoom in. That smoke gonna fade any minute. Flash goes in. Bob starting to get initiative over towards ramp. Oh, this player on car about to cause so much damage, and Dracula Flow, they bulldoze YIPPEEE out of the server. 11-9. And Yippers, I'm sorry. This might not be your game. We're going to need a whole lot more Deeg magic if YIPPEEE are going to take this one. Drinking water out of a Guinness glass. Hashtag not sponsored, but totally could be, you know. Hit my email, Guinness. Well, that's not the start. T-Melks with a panic shot. But there we go. Wait a minute. They crossfire out from tons, and Bob able to claim 1 at the very least. They trade down, but the health is the really crucial part now. Now these pistols have the opportunity. Murphy, why are you hitting the inspect button? That is a default 5-7. This Deagle. This time Dracula Flow. They're staying careful, but no. Richard gets blasted. 1 versus 3 as Paperboy flattens Murphy. And on 19 HP, I don't think there's going to be much that Kappa is going to be looking for. Maybe just some exits, but that position's going to be called out. Dracula Flow, at this point, they would just be doing it. They would just be pushing for the pure statement. Well, Yippers, I got some bad news. 12-9. It's not impossible. 3 rounds to make it to overtime is not impossible. But also, we've seen how overtime goes. So let's see. Let's see. Yippee comeback starts now. Do we believe in a thing called Yippee? Do we believe a quick trade out long and a Team Elks will take down 2? I'll bob behind with a kill as well. And it's a 4v2. Yippee will serve as the benefactors. There's a lot of money left on Dracula Flow, though. There's a lot of money. So Yippee with a tall order. 2 players remaining. It's Dracula Flow. Start to bleed in over towards A. It's going to be a push over towards Cat, but Team Elks will catch the first. Now it's just Karani left over. Good for the trade. And able to get out alone on the A-bomb site. No one here to really stop. Just Bob looking down long, but just going to wait for teammates to rotate in. So the bomb plant means money. The bomb plant means things start to get a little bit more difficult, but Karani might just get caught from this. Players on all sides. Molly going in to stop the push out from CT, and the bullets to finish the job. Production's having way too much fun. All right, 2 more rounds will make this one a tie. I want to see it. I want to see it. Bring the tie, Yippee. Ooh, looking for the boosted up. Production is having the right amount of fun in Whimsy. Yeah. Yeah. I like that outside of just like, here's this nade, here's that nade. Here's the way, the right distance to blow smokes is one of those little pieces of knowledge that you just have to know now. You have to be able to blow a smoke for the teammate. Well, 4 versus 4. As Murphy falls, and so does Richard. The nice thing about this is if Yippee are able to win this round without allowing a plant, and like Yippee need to not allow a plant and also keep just as many people alive as possible to look for overtime. Because otherwise, Dracula Flow, even with losing, are going to have the weapons. And that's going to make things extremely difficult. Dracula Flow starting to prepare, starting to advance through upper tons. There's only one player here for Yippee. Elect is going to have to go huge. Oh my gosh, spins around, but he's good for 2. And Bob here to close out the triple. Karani now, sweating bullets, but there's the kill. And Yippee, they do take an 11th, and they keep 3 alive. Let's see that again. The spray down was so good. The door just cut into their face with that shot. And that does leave enough money that we could get overtime here for Yippee. It could happen. They've pulled it all the way back. They have been on Dracula Flow's heels, yipping every step of the way. And this buy is going to be weak. This is the opportunity that Yippee have been waiting for. They've got an AWP, a Galil, an AK, a 5, a Tech 9, and a Glock, except Bright hasn't actually bought yet, so there's still opportunities for Dracula Flow to maybe pick up an extra Galil for the teammate? No. An AK. All right, 3 rifles, 1 sniper, and 1 pistol. No HE grenades either for Dracula Flow. Now let's see if Yippee can pull out the whip cracking, go all Belmont, or if Dracula Flow have the crescent of the moon, the molly thrown in, but one bright's too good, Paperboy too fast. And Dracula Flow, they've already opened up with a double. The HP left on Paperboy, though. That op gonna come in very clutch on 3 HP. Still some nades left on Yippee, though. Just an HE and a flash. As Dracula Flow are running all over them. Karani, that is a collateral, but one of the players taken down as your teammate. 2 versus 4. T-Melks will melt through Richard. 2 versus 3. Lekt already toward window, but the Molotov will delay. Dracula Flow, they've got 2 and upper tons. They're starting to push on in. Karani will take down Lekt. T-Melks with the trade, needs 2 more. Has the kit. Doesn't have to rush this, but doesn't have much utility left to speak of. Gets 1! Karani through the legs of Tiger Woods, but the final kill will go to Dracula Flow. 13-11. They close out the round. They take the win. Yippee will have to wait until Wednesday to see if they can take 1 win